The lies just continue from the big bankers arriving in Washington on a regular basis now. So yesterday at the House Financial Committee Services hearing, the following questions were asked of several bankers. How do you feel about the bailout? Do you feel that the bailout was necessary? Now, the question was pertaining to the last bailout, the Paulson bailout. And to the big bankers, who once again are in Washington to plead for more money, had the following to say. Lloyd Blankfein, CEO of Goldman Sachs. I don't necessarily think it was necessary at the time, but and we said this at the time. They were looking ahead at an emerging recession that was going to get worse, and for prudential reasons, it was necessary for the systemic safety and soundness. And as subsequent events have borne out, I think it has provided safety and soundness and taken some of the risk away from the system. Now, what kind of system is Mr. Blankfein talking about? And for whom is it prudential? And for whom is it safe and sound? It goes on. Ken Lewis, CEO of Bank of America, went on to say, "Oh, I actually agree. I know at the time we did not feel we needed the bailout. We didn't need the 15 billion. But I think in light of the severity of the recession and in light of the speed at which the economy is deteriorating, I think we have lent more money because we had the TARP funds and that level of capital." Now, memory, the collective memory seems to be very short these days, because if I remember correctly, 2 months ago, when all these bailouts were being discussed, the bankers were the first people to come pleading for these bailouts, and it was being portrayed as absolutely crucial that these bailouts be passed within a few days without further discussion, because it was very necessary, because the economy was about to collapse, or as they call it, their system of economy. That's all I have to say for tonight. And this current recovery plan being proposed has quite a few loopholes, I might say. So essentially what it boils down to, it is a short-term fix, a short-term solution, which may not even turn out to be a solution at all, but simply a short-term thing just to keep the whole system going as usual. You know, after GM received their funds, they have just announced that they're going to lay off more workers, 20,000 of them, and offered early retirement packages, in which, of course, anybody who has worked for that company for any length of time is going to get screwed out of their money. And so the lies from the financial industry essentially is just continuing. So, you know, maybe that's the reason why we taxpayers are being asked to essentially fund bad banks, their bad assets, so they can just continue on their merry way. Thanks, Joe, for getting the truth out there, because I think everyone knows now, or at least people are getting an inkling of just how deep this corruption has actually proceeded and is going on to this present day. I'll see you all later.